Hey guys, it's Bailey and I'm here for Bailey's Breakdown, but this time it's going to be a little different because I have Danielle Hawthorne, the host of The Real Dallas, here for a Bachelor recap.
Yes.
Cheers to that.
And we have the bubbly to go with it.
Yep, bubbly forever. And we're going to talk about all things Hannah Ann, Madison, and there's one really important name we need to mention. Barb.
Barb.
Good old Barb. Poor sweet soul. Don't actually
I don't know
take
that you
it.
can say poor sweet
I
soul.
mean, she is a mom. She's someone's
Yeah, she's a mom, but like...
Just want you to know, if you need anything, don't be shy, okay? There are no rules in this house. I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
She's like one of those, what's the movie with J-Lo and Jane Fonda? The Monster-in-Law.
Yes, that is a great reference.
Like I was watching that movie play out in real life.
And Madison, you need to watch that movie because if you do marry Peter, that might
your
be your
future.
future.
That's 100% your future. So let's start from the beginning because I feel like this episode was, it was a train wreck.
Yep, we did not know if Peter was going to propose.
Right?
And he
Well,
did.
Did we not? Like, I feel like...
He's a hopeless romantic.
Yeah,
He's like,
I feel
I'll make
like
it work.
Yeah, I feel like he would have found someone, even if he had to just go grab
producer.
like a producer.
That's probably why that started, because they're like, he loves everyone. Maybe he'll just grab a producer from the background.
Love.
Most of the time, the Bachelor has the power, but in this scenario, he has had no power, and he will just, if you love him, that's good enough.
Yeah.
He just like wants love.
I don't even know that that's true because I feel like if you cried a lot and you were kind of a hot mess, he was like, yes.
Also, where did he learn to love those traits?
We now know.
Don't let her go. Don't let her go. Bring her home to us.
All right, so should he have proposed to Hannah Ann even though he still loved Madison?
No way. No.
But he loved
no
Hannah
way.
Ann too.
Did he though?
That's what he claimed.
Did he though? He seemed way too distracted that entire like final date. He didn't seem like he was really happy. There was a big difference between his date with Madison, even though it ended really badly. I mean, she left.
I know.
Spoilers. But he didn't seem very happy with Hannah. He was kind of like, yay, I'm here. This one's left. Like,
What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want?
He didn't even question that Hannah Ann wasn't gonna show up. Like, she wasn't even gonna show up to the proposal. And he didn't even ask her why. He just said, the only question I'm gonna ask you is if you'll marry me tomorrow.
and actually, when he started talking to her, I didn't think that he was going to at first.
Yeah, me neither. It
Yeah.
wasn't,
I thought he was going to propose to someone at some point.
I don't think he should have proposed.
No.
Either.
And he said Madison with like this dramatic pause.
So, Madison.
He goes, so Madison, ... Everyone at the watch party I was at gasped and thought he was saying the wrong name.
So I didn't take it that way. I just thought he was
bad.
thinking really hard about what words he was going to use.
To tell her mid-proposal that Madison left 2 days prior.
Yeah, like I think he was really thinking, okay, I want this girl to say yes because I don't want to end up alone.
Yeah.
But how do I tell her she was the last choice I had? While simultaneously proposing to her.
And seeming romantic.
Yeah.
And in love. And reassuring her.
Yeah.
You can't do all those things.
No.
I think that's what we learned. So they end up engaged.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't have been. And then I guess they had a few happy couple meetups where they were together in love. And then it cuts to what we see. I know, that's what they're called. But obviously, with the past couple of seasons, you don't really have to be a happy couple to have these meetups.
Time out.
It's so bad.
What is a happy couple meeting?
It's whenever they pay for like an Airbnb for the...
Like the show?
The ABC will pay for the Bachelor and the winner to go on a little vacay for like 3 days so they don't get seen by the public.
Do they send them to like really remote areas in the middle of nowhere?
At this point, everyone's trying to be an influencer that's on the show, so they're all in California, so they'll just send them to like Malibu
Well, there you
for a
go.
weekend. It's not that bad of a life, but obviously it wasn't a happy couple. Skip to where we see the last happy couple meetup, where Peter tells her that
Was that one of the happy
That was a
couple
happy
meet-
couple.
That was a happy couple, okay.
And
yeah.
T, I heard on a podcast that she actually had texted him and been like, hey, just let me know, are you breaking up with me? Like, what's going on?
What?
And he said, no. He said, no, I promise. Like, I just want to see you. And so she was like, just give me information. I don't want to go in blindsided and be on live TV
Yeah.
and be hurt. And he told her no. He could have had the kindness in his heart to be like, yes, mentally prepare.
Here's the better question. Why was there a photo booth in the middle of the
What?
hallway?
There was not.
Yes, there was. There's a photo booth, like a big photo booth in the middle of the hallway in that house.
What's happening?
So did we like that they were like laying down next to each other? And then
No,
he
because it was
dumped her?
awkward, because they both were like shifting, like
He was
it
still
was, like-
rubbing her back post breakup.
It was weird. They were like kind of like, okay, we have to be close and touch each other. But then they were also like, but I don't really want to touch you because I 100% know that we are not going to be together. It was weird.
So
it was weird.
in the bathroom, she gives him his ring back, and we see Hannah Ann's personality for the first time the entire season. And I'm so confused because I would have loved her if she had that the whole time.
But she didn't.
She would have been my number
All
one.
of a sudden, she
But
was like
here
a
I
whole
am.
new human. I was like, whoa, where did this person
I
come
wouldn't
from?
have lost all that money in that Bachelor draft that I joined in. Rip.
But do you think that's why she made it to the end?
I mean,
She was super accommodating the entire time.
if she wouldn't have been as supportive of Peter, I don't think he would have picked her.
I don't either. Like, I think she made it to the end
Yeah.
because he was like, oh, this is one of the safest choices I could make.
Yeah. Also, do you think he picked her because his mom would have been happy bringing her home?
100%.
Like, that had to do with
100%.
it. He would have brought home no one
yeah.
if his mom wasn't like, bring her home to
Oh
us.
my god, don't even get me started on that clip.
Bring her home. Okay, so all this happens.
Every time she did that, every time they played that, all I could think was E.T.
E.T. phone.
Yeah. That's all I could think of.
Barb! There's so many memes after her right now. Okay, so at this point in the episode, there's still like an hour and a half left. So we know some stuff's about to hit the fan. And Hannah Ann comes out with some extensions on, looking good in a fiery dress. Probably that Revolve dress she won
Probably.
on one of the dates.
Didn't she win like $25,000 worth of clothes?
Yes.
She got a whole new closet. I was like, well,
I
this
would
is all I
rather
need.
win that than the man. And I think that says a lot about me. as a
Does it though,
person.
or does it say a lot about him? I mean, it's a little bit of both.
At that point too.
But are you talking about him specifically, or are you just talking about in general?
No, if Peter was the Bachelor and they were like, here is
Clothes or him?
clothes from Revolve
Well, yeah, you should pick
or
the clothes.
Peter Weber.
You should pick the clothes.
I mean, he wouldn't be able to pick between this. He's so indecisive. He'd be like, women's clothes or a woman? I don't know. Anyway, so she comes out. She's still super sassy. I love her.
Women's clothes or a woman?
Peter still doesn't know which one to pick. Okay, so he basically loses the whole night. Barbara's obviously unsure that she's on camera the entire time.
There's no way that woman knew. There's
She was
no
rolling
way.
her eyes. I mean, she was applauding for Hannah Ann.
That's bizarre
Like,
to
it's
me.
against your son. You
Yeah.
think you're so
That is
protective of your
bizarre
son,
to me.
and then you're clapping for
like-
someone else?
Yeah, the woman who now actually hates him. Like,
Like, what?
that is bizarre to me. And then
She
the whole thing where she was like, we never met Maddie, and
Yeah.
we were waiting to meet her. I'm like,
Oh my god.
didn't she come to your vow renewal?
Yes!
Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to a very special day.
She acted like Hannah
she
Ann
at
was
your
the
wedding?
one that went to the vow renewal. She
Yes.
acted like I've known her for so long.
yeah.
She's a part of the
I've never
family.
met Maddie.
It's
She made us
insane.
wait. I'm like, wait, she was the first one you met.
And then we find out Chris Harrison flies to Auburn.
First of all, I love Chris Harrison. Like, he has the
Pot.
best. He's a popster, but He has the best job in the whole world.
Man.
He just like flies around, travels, stirs the pot every once in a while,
He's
comes
like,
in,
what
drops a
bachelor
bomb,
couple can
and then like
I mess with
moonwalks out of the
today?
room.
Oh, I love him so much.
He's got a great job.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
but Peter should have been the one, in my opinion, to go get Maddie. What do you
Did
think?
he actually want to go get her?
I mean, he ended an engagement for her.
I get it, but if he really wanted her, wouldn't he have picked up the phone? It's not like he doesn't have her phone number.
Maybe he just still thought her
And Chris
values.
was like, he doesn't have the guts to do this, so
He
I'm
was
just
straight
gonna
up,
go do it.
Peter's too indecisive. I'm gonna fly to Auburn and make this
he
happen.
went into dad mode and was like, I'm just gonna go get her. And he's like, by the way, Peter has no idea. Because, well, Peter's Peter.
Because Peter shouldn't know. Because then he would be like, do I love Madison? I don't know. And then we'd be back to square one. So,
I was like, let's just go get on an airplane. I'll just bring you to him.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
yeah. And then apparently Peter didn't know in that little meetup. He thought it was gonna be Chris.
Yeah, my favorite part though, when Chris was sitting down with Madison.
Oh, yeah.
So I was watching this with my family, and literally the show had to get stopped and rewound a couple times because whenever he says, she's like, I don't know how much I can tell you, and he's like, I can tell you everything. I'll tell you anything.
He was like, I will do
He's like, I can
anything
tell you,
to
I'll
make
tell you
it so that
everything.
this bachelor ends up with someone at the end of this season. I will give you anything you need.
I was dying. It was so funny.
Chris,
Yeah.
so good at his job too.
Mm-hmm.
He convinced her.
No.
Even though he had told her he got engaged to Hannah Ann.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be against her morals?
I'm a little iffy on all of it. Like I don't know what happened at the end.
Like, wouldn't she be against dating him
I
now
can't
that
keep
he
up.
was engaged?
Yeah, I can't keep up with it.
Anyways, fast forward, they're sitting on the couch. Bachelor finale. Lights are on. Madison's in a hot pink dress, looking good. Peter looks worrisome. And Barb.
Somebody
speaks.
posted a picture, we have to find it. Somebody posted a picture, and it was a meme of Peter at the beginning of the season and the promos, and then Peter at the end. He looks like he's aged like 20 years.
It's like, sometimes
Reality TV.
reality TV really gets to you, and his home life doesn't seem so great either.
Barb enters the room. Her facial expressions came first, though.
Yeah.
Her like,
Barb
What's that
didn't enter
face?
her room. Her black outfit was
She's
ready
mourning.
to mourn her son's relationship before it even started. It was really sad to watch. And everyone on social media is trying to decide if they're Team Madison or Team Barb. And so we're gonna give you some points here on, I'm gonna be Team Barb.
oh, I'm Team Madison all the way because there's no way I
She
could
couldn't
be Team Barb.
even be
I
convinced
can't even
to be
pretend.
Team
I can't even pretend.
She said, that's your job, I'm not doing that one.
I was reading tweets on Twitter and they were just ripping her that night.
Which is why we need to give Team Barb a chance. Do we though?
Really?
Okay, so Barb, in my opinion,
Uh-huh.
has good intentions.
Nope.
She sees
I'm already out.
that Peter would not align with Maddie's life, which is true.
Yeah.
I mean, he drinks, she doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
He has sex, she doesn't. Obviously, those are the only two pillars in Peter's life, because that's all we know about him.
He line dances.
He
she
line
apparently
dances.
doesn't.
Also, they were acting like line dancing was
the
like
end all be all.
like raves, like EDM concerts, and doing
Imagine
drugs.
going on a date with somebody and being like, "Do you boot, scoot, and boogie?" and then be like, "No."
I'm sorry, I can't
Sorry, we
accept
can't date.
that. I can't morally.
Can't date.
I can't
Yeah.
accept that.
No boot, scoot, and boogie.
So she has good intentions. Their lives don't really line up. He had already been engaged. He was already torn. She made them wait for 3 hours. She told Barb, apparently, that she didn't love her son. So
She didn't. Did she really tell her, "I don't love your son," or did she just be like, "I can't say I love you yet"?
yeah. Maybe she said, I haven't told him I loved him.
Yeah, maybe she said, "I haven't told him."
Because she
I can't
hadn't.
imagine her being like, "Yeah, I love your son."
Like, how do you, and I'm trying to get married to him. Like,
Yeah.
you couldn't, I don't think
No.
those line up either. Maybe she took it the wrong way.
Yeah.
But
But still, like, I think she went a little, like,
Momzilla.
Yeah!
That was not planned. That was just pure wit.
Magic.
That's what that was.
I don't think she there were so many other ways to do that. To sit them
Oh my
both
God.
down and be like, hey, like I'm here to support you both. I care for you both.
She's not. And she doesn't. These are the
like, here are my
problems.
concerns. These are the things you should probably like think through and work through.
Yeah.
And Barb was just like, wait till she falls asleep. I get her.
Like, good night. She was creepy. And she was ripping Madi to shreds. And Chris Harrison was giving her opportunity after. Look, I've already switched from Team Barb. Now I'm Team Madison. I'm sorry, I tried. He gave her opportunity after opportunity to say, well, I want him to be happy. Or just a blanket
and
statement.
she was just like, nope.
She was like, I don't think he's gonna be happy until this fails, and then he can succeed.
What a horrible thing for mom to say on national TV.
Yeah, I can't argue that. So what do you think Madi
Scold.
did right? And what do you think she did wrong? in the finale?
I think her not, just for the part where she was on stage, I think her not talking about any of it, literally not fighting, just sitting there with that smile on her face, like,
the wing.
Inside I'm dying, you know. I think that was probably the best possible thing she could have done. Because just fighting with his mom on national TV.
I mean, it would have been a brawl.
Yeah.
But it would have been great.
I think she also probably should have sat down with his family sometime during that time.
Yeah.
Just off camera. Just them, all of them. And I don't know if that was not an option or allowed or whatever, but you know, I think maybe them having a heart-to-heart, clearing the air and just being like, hey, I know we had some trouble.
You know how you have to like hang out one-on-one with your mother-in-law,
There's no
shopping or something? Madi wouldn't come home.
No. Barb would be like, she ran away, I don't know.
There'd be a missing person report. And then all of a sudden Hannah Ann shows up and she's like, surprise! I brought you a treat.
Did you say that she literally, like right after Kelly posted her like final wrap up for the season on Instagram, Peter's mom commented and was like, lunch soon?
Wait, Kelly Flanagan?
People were like, oh my gosh, she's already on the hunt.
Oh my gosh.
Literally commented on her post and was like, I'd love to see you. Let's go get lunch soon or whatever. Like,
wait, so how did she even meet her? That
I guess
hotel
so.
situation
They
might have
all
been
follow
more.
her. They all follow her. His whole family follows her on Instagram.
That little
whole family.
hotel sitch. Might have been more than we thought. And finally, Hannah Ann is already doing press, as they all are doing right now.
Yeah.
But she said that she wants to get hooked up with Tyler Cameron.
So weird.
He is beautiful, but
Isn't he close with?
him and Peter are best friends. They were both top 3 in Hannah Brown's season.
Well, I don't have a lot to say about that. I don't know. Maybe it was just like a casual comment of, oh, I would love to.
They're like, which one would you want to
maybe she like. I don't know that I would think anything into that. She would probably just be like, you know, I would love to go on a date with him or something.
So I guess finally we would say that the winners of the finale technically are both Hannah Ann and Madison.
I would actually say do you think they're really still together? Do you think Peter and Madison are together?
After that,
There's no way.
they went off stage and Maddie goes, this is never gonna happen. What am I gonna do at Thanksgiving? No, like that's not possible.
Yeah. I can't see that working out after what happened. And so I think all of the women are the real MVPs here because all of them never have to see Barb ever again in their whole life.
Oh, it's so true. Okay, so who do you want to see in Bachelor in Paradise?
Almost paradise.
What's her name? Tammy?
Tammy.
Just because
Controversial.
you know the drama would be.
And then they're gonna bring in McKenna.
Yeah.
That one.
That
and
one,
then she's gonna lick her lips and it's gonna be a whole ordeal on this dehydrated on the beach. And then they're gonna have Kelly and she's just gonna be chilling per usual.
I don't think Kelly's gonna do any other shows.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
She made
seems like
that
too
one
put
little
together.
feature on the finale. They were like, and Kelly's in the audience and she's just smiling for her 6 seconds of fame.
She's just, I felt like she was just kind of like, I'm here because people made such a stink about her not being there.
But
why was she not there in the other one?
They wouldn't let her. I don't know. So
she wasn't invited. Like it came out that she wasn't invited.
Had to make up for it. So, she's going on Bachelor in Paradise. And then finally Hannah Ann, for sure.
Yeah.
So, cheers to a good season of The Bachelor with no winners whatsoever. So stay tuned because we're gonna Bachelor recap the rest of the shows coming up. That includes Listen to Your Heart,
which will be interesting.
Which we will hopefully let them listen to their hearts. There's a lot of people from Dallas, so that's important. And then we've got Claire Crawley season. Are you excited?
Yes. I'm excited because it's going to be an older group of people, but I'm interested to see how that plays out on camera because what makes The Bachelor so interesting often is kind of the train wreck.
Immaturity.
Like that happens.
But think about it, men are immature and that's who she had.
And she's been on, what, 4 shows now? So we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully she ends up with someone this time. And then Bachelor in Paradise, of course. So stay tuned and make sure you check in next week for another episode of Bailey's Breakdown. Bye, guys.
Cheers.